Hey everyone, it's Lisa and today is Monday and we are going to start the week off right this week and do some videos. And I thought I would start off with my December favorites. And I did the right thing this time for once and just put a piece of paper in my bedroom, because a lot of times when I think of favorites, it's when I'm not upstairs, at my desk and can write it down. And I wanted to really, when I thought of something, write it down no matter how silly it was. And so I have some just crazy favorites, but I tried to wear most everything that I have on here, and I have it in my little, I don't know if this thing will ever make it on top of my clear cube or not, because I'm enjoying using it. So anyway, we're gonna start off with, I'll just start off with whatever's closest to me. Okay, this is the IT Cosmetics airbrush number 115, I believe. It's about worn off, but this is just a good, like really basic, nice foundation brush. And it is my favorite thing to use with another one of my favorites for the month, which is the All Hours foundation in BD35. When I wear this, it's one of those foundations that if I had to pick one foundation out of all of them, this would be it. It may not be like the prettiest, it may not be the most full coverage, but it's the one that I know I can put on and I'm not gonna have to worry about what my skin looks like. It's just a good, dependable foundation. So these two were favorites and they were kind of like my go-tos. But today what I put on is something that I showed you a couple of times and I did a tutorial with it, and it is the Lime Life by Alcone. And I have on, let me see if I can I have this on today. I applied it with a beauty blender, a damp beauty blender, and here is the foundation. So what you do is you just kind of press and twist the foundation and then stamp it all along, and the color is just beautiful. I will put the details down below and I'll put a link to the website. And then this is the concealer, which I love. And I actually use this with one of the Smashbox brushes, and I'll put which one down below. And then after I applied those two, I used these, which is the translucent powder, the matte bronzer, I think it's called the Perfect Bronzer, and then this was like a special edition shimmery bronzer. And that is what I have on today, and it is just a really pretty makeup. I think you can tell on camera that it is a professional makeup, and I'm gonna have to take a picture of this precious baby Chanel sleeping with me. I don't know, it's just beautiful. It just looks like skin, but very good coverage. And I think Tammy loves it. I know Lisa ZSZ09, she's the one that turned me on to it, and it's just good stuff. So it does take, I think it takes maybe a little bit longer for me to do it, but probably if you were someone that used it really regularly, you could do it really quick. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about this too much, but it was one of my favorite blushes of the month of December. It is the Jouer Rose Gold, and I thought it was worth mentioning because I had mentioned the other two yesterday. It is just beautiful. Okay, this is another thing I have on today. It's the Lime Life by Alcone Strike It Rich Brow Gel in Light. And this kind of goes with my, I had this written down for my favorites, the Clinique Brow Pencil in Soft Brown. This is just a really good brow pencil. It's very tiny, kind of like the Brow Wiz or any of the other ones, but what makes it good to me is it's just a good, it's almost like a taupe, but with no green or gray in it. It is just really, really a soft brown. I think the color is just perfect, and there's just something about it. It gives like a faint but yet distinct line. It's just, it gives you good crisp brows without being stark and harsh. And I really like it. It's one of those, when I go to twist it up, I'm like scared that I'm at the end of it, because I really do like it. It's a really good one. Okay, let's see, the first on my list, the first thing I had written down was the Chanel Healthy Glow Powder. And I did put a little bit of this on today just so you could see it. It's just beautiful. It's, it's gonna be like a bronzer, but the fact that it's the Healthy Glow, it has a little bit of shimmer. This is the medium. If I were gonna use it for a full-on contour and really depend on it, I would probably go with the medium deep, and I might end up trying that. But this is just so good just to kind of warm up the perimeter of your face, and it's just beautiful. It's just a really, really pretty powder. It's got some warmth to it, but not too much. It's a good one. Okay, Tart Lid Primer. Okay, I brought that out here the other day to tell you guys about, and I have not seen it since. So I am thinking that either Brooke has it, and she just left for work. Either Brooke has it or the cats have rolled it off somewhere, which both are very common in my life. So, but that has just been, I love that lid primer. I don't know what it is about it. I think I love how pretty it is. I love the color of it. It's smooth, and I love the application. Just being able to take that pencil and kind of run it all along and then smooth it out. And then that goes with another major favorite of the month, and you might see these things in my yearly favorites too. And I just pulled out one, and this is actually the one I have on today. And if I had to say one to get, it would be this one, and it's the Laura Mercier Caramel, and it is the these are called the Caviar Sticks, Caviar Stick Eye Color. And I really like the matte ones in all of the different brands. I like the matte Bobbi Brown, the matte Laura Mercier, and I believe Burberry has one that I like, and By Terry. Lancome has them. The ones with the points, I'm not as fond of, but the point would wear down. It's just that I really enjoy going right in my crease with this and then just taking my finger and like blending up and out. And it's just the easiest, prettiest thing. And this color is just gorgeous. I also like Taupe, Nude Beach. I will put some different shades that I love down below, but this would be a good one to start off with. I love it. It's definitely been one of my favorites. Okay, and I have got all kinds of stuff going on outside. They are still picking up debris from the hurricane, if you can believe it. That we still have people with all of their belongings like out in the driveway, and I don't know if it's because there's some kind of hazardous type thing that they have to do, you know, because it's like insulation and stuff. It's just never ending, but not complaining, just telling you what's going on if you hear a bunch of trucks. Okay, this is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Smoke. I have it on today. This is just my go-to lower waterline liner. It just, when I don't feel like putting on mascara or anything on the lower lash line, I know I can put a little bit of this, and it kind of completes that eye and almost gives me just that kind of cat eye look, and I just love it. It doesn't ooze all down, get caught in the corners of my eyes and look gross. It isn't, I don't have to literally remove it from the inside of my eye at the end of the night. It's just a really good one. Okay, and then I have on here L'Oreal lipsticks. These things, you will see these again too in my yearly favorites, I'm sure. This is still my favorite, and it's the Shining Peach. And I think the reason I like this one the most is because it has like that really light background, almost it just mixes perfectly with the Lancome Ideal or the Bobbi Brown Cocoa or any of those. And all of these are just so nice. If you like more color, then you would love Rosewood, Burnished Rose, I believe. There's just so many colors to choose from. And I've heard people say that the garnet is pretty. I love all the pinks. And the new ones that I told you about, and I did a whole video on those, I'm not sure where you can find those other than mine. The only ones I've ever seen were at my Ulta, and they're not even in a special place. They're just right there with all of their lipsticks in a little separate section. So I don't know what to say unless you can check your Ultas, and we'll keep looking online. And if I find them somewhere else, I'll let you know, like Walgreens or anything else. But I love these. I should have done this, told you about this when I was doing my eyeshadow, but I don't know if you can see like the slight bit of glitter. I have loved these Stila glitter eyeshadows, and the shimmery colors, I can see how people would love those, like to put on the inner corner. I just haven't played with those enough, but I really love the glitters, and I can't believe I'm saying that, but this is my favorite one. It's the Kitten Karma, And I actually bought a full size. They had, you know, like the little packs of them for Christmas, and that's how I got started. But like this today, I just took out the wand. I put like this much on the back of my hand, and all I do is dab my finger in it, and then I just barely touch my eyelid. And I'll show you how that looks. It just gives you a really, like a light sprinkling. See how it doesn't put anything else but that little teeny bit of glitter. And it doesn't come off, it doesn't flake off, and it's awesome. I think they're perfect. And even if you don't want to put on as much as I do, even if you just touched your eye one time, I think it's something neat to have. And here comes, do you want some glitter? Huh? Do you want some glitter? Okay, I'll take this opportunity to wash my hands. Okay, so moving right along, my favorite lips other than the L'Oreal has probably been this lip liner, which is the Kat Von D in Lolita. Now I know when I did that video, I was telling you about all the different lip combinations that Brooke was using and I just loved, and she was using this, and I didn't realize there was so many. Lolita OG, Lolita this and that. It's the original Lolita that we've been using, and we have been loving the Buxom glosses. Now I have always loved Buxom Celeste, but these are the cream formulas, and these three are my favorite. And it is the Dolly. Now I do have the Dolly that has the glitter. Is this the one? This might be the glittery one. I like the creamy one, but both of them are very pretty. But love Dolly. And I think this is, by the time I posted that Invisalign video, I could not remember what I had on, but I think I remember that it was this. And I can't remember what lip liner, but this lip gloss. Okay, today I have on the Lolita with the Hot Toddy, and it's just one of my favorites. And then Mudslide. If you like more of a rosy tone, you're gonna like Mudslide better. Hot Toddy is this. It's got just a little bit more of a tawny, you know, a rosy brownie type color. But these are so pretty, and I gave a lot of those away for gifts. I gave the sets away that I had bought, and the sets are on sale at my Ulta. I'll look online to see if they're still on sale, because that is a wonderful set. I mean, with the lip liners and everything. This was in my empties, the Glam Glow Spray. This spray is so nice. It has the finest mist. Let's see if it has any. Yeah, it does have a little bit in it. Not enough to spray my face though. And it smells good. I just love it. And this is one that I don't have to dry. Like when I spray my face to get the powdery look off, I do still like to really use it and, you know, stand in front of the dryer, the space heater. But if I don't have time, I don't have to, because it's such a fine mist. Okay, I added a few extra in here this morning when I was getting ready. This has been something that has really surprised me. It's the Ulta Brush and Sponge Cleanser, non-drying and conditioning. I ran out of my MAC brush cleaner, and I've gone back twice to get it, and they've been out. And so I grabbed this, and I've been just literally spraying my paper towel on my counter, and I have loved it. It's so much better than, I had tried the Japanesque and a couple of the others, but I really like this. So in a pinch, this is gonna be good. And you know how they run those Ulta products on special all the time, like buy two, get one free? So that would be something good. This is something I used in my hair today, and I've been not using as many products in my hair lately, but like this morning I brushed it all out, and I needed something to give it some separation and some kind of grit. That's what I've been using this for, and this smells so good. It's called Undone Volume and Matte Texture Spray, and I just like it. It's similar, I guess, to like a dry shampoo, but not as starchy feeling. It's just, I don't know, I just like it. It's almost like between a hairspray and a dry shampoo. And then my fragrance that I've been wearing probably the most has been this, which is the Arizona by Proenza Schooler. This just, when I spray it on, it smells like Christmas to me. I guess because I've worn it so much, but it's just one of those that smells like putting something cozy on or dressing up just with cool weather. I don't know why. It just reminds me of like New West, if you ever wore New West. And I just really like it. I think a lot of you guys would like it. Brought out here, my most worn favorite jacket has been the Levi's, this Levi's jacket. I love this thing, and I do not go a single place or drive-through that they do not tell me they love this jacket. I love it. And you can take this fur collar off. I don't know why you'd want to, but it's kind of renewed my love for jean jackets, which you will see Friday in my haul video. But I just love it, and it's very comfortable. It's got the, you know, quilty sleeves, and let's see, the size I got is medium, but it's still oversized. And I love how the sleeves are. See how they're kind of undone? It's just really cool. I really like it. Down here at the bottom, I have Breaking Bad. John and I finally have been watching Breaking Bad, and we watched it all throughout starting before the vacation and through the vacation, and we're on the final season. I believe we're just switching over to season 5, and we haven't even watched the first one. The last one was when the guy with the bell in the nursing home blew up the other guy, Gus, and he walked out and he was like halfway gone. But I am not as crazy about that series as I thought I would be, as I guess because it was so hyped up. To me, Ray Donovan and Game of Thrones, there's still more that I just have enjoyed more, but it has kept our attention and we have enjoyed watching it. I've got OPI Lincoln Park After Dark. That's my favorite dark nail polish. And then, I see you. And then I've got down here, because I've been meaning to tell you guys, the CVS nail polish remover. The one with, I will put the exact name of it down below. The one with the dark label on it. That has been our favorite nail polish remover. It's one of those, it might even be for like gel nails, but it's not one that you put on your nail polish and it just disintegrates your nail polish all down into your cuticle and everything. It's one, we really love the one that you stick your finger in, because it's not a sponge. It's more of like a brush, a plastic brush on the inside, and it just makes taking off your nail polish so easy. So I've loved that. And then I wrote down the turkey fryer and the air fryer. John has started, I don't know what has gotten into him, but he is starting to just like to cook. And he doesn't, you know, it's not like he's, you know, cooking a meal or anything, but he's, you know, healthy. And so he bought an air fryer, and he and Will have had the best time. They have been cooking little pizzas in it. Last night they were experimenting with different things. They cooked like chicken fries. And John likes to cook all kinds of healthy stuff in it. He cooks wings in it, and we have just really enjoyed that. And then for Christmas Eve, when we went over to my parents' house, John fried a turkey, but he bought an indoor fryer. Now, he still did it outside, but it's just different because it's not as primitive as like a big bucket of grease with a propane tank. It's, you know, it's if you look at it, you'll see what I mean. And that turkey was, I don't even like turkey that much, but it was so delicious. It was just delicious. It was so tender and juicy, and everybody just loved it. So I thought I would just mention those two things just in case you had maybe thought of them. And so I think that's it for my December favorites. I'm going to do a quick outfit of the day, and then I'll let you go, and I'll see you tomorrow. So I'll be right back. Today I have on a definite favorite, and these are my Zella leggings, the high-waisted. I think if you haven't tried these, just try them. They're just going to be your favorite leggings, I promise. I have tried I can't imagine any leggings that I haven't tried. I mean, just the Lululemon, every one. And I do like my Tommy Copper, but these are even better. And my mom loves these too. And they're substantial enough to wear as pants. I probably wouldn't wear these like as tights, but anyway, I love them. And I noticed that they still had these sweatshirts on the American Eagle website, and we've loved these. We bought this one, the camo, and I think that's the only colors that we got, but we got two of these because Brooke and I both were wearing them all the time. And they're just, it's not the most flattering on me. I think things that, I don't know, have a little bit more of an open neckline are usually more flattering. And on days like today when I just want to be comfy, I don't plan on going anywhere, it's just perfect. And then these are not even sold anymore, but I'll try to find something like it. But my Fry boots, the long ones and the short ones in the Parker have been my favorites. And just a good, simple black boot. And I've just really preferred a chunkier heel this winter. I don't know why. Okay, and I've got on my Sheila Fajl hoops, which are always a favorite, and my Hear Me Roar Jenny Bird ring. That's always a favorite. This is just a good, I don't know, this is a good ring that's just comfortable, and it's adjustable, and I don't know, just I feel like it adds a little bit of pizzazz to your outfit. And I think that's it. So tomorrow we will start with my yearly favorites, and I'll try not to drag it out too much. I'll try to combine it as much as I can and kind of condense it so it won't drag out too much, because I've got other stuff I want to do too, and I know you guys are getting tired of seeing those probably. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.